welcome to the official Genshin Impact version 1.2 sneak peek livestream. My name is Karina Betker. Many of you may recognize me as the voice of Paimon. And joining me today is none other than Zach Aguilar.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler, Ether, in Genshin Impact. We certainly share quite a bit of dialogue in the game, so I'm super happy we get to do the live stream together.
It only seems fitting that we do a live stream together, doesn't it? Actually, this is our first time ever doing an official Genshin Impact stream.
Yes, it is, and it's gonna be great. Thanks, everyone, so much for joining us today.
Now, before we kick things off with version 1.2 previews, I think we could just take a very special moment to thank everyone in the Genshin Impact community for their love and support of the game up through version 1.1.
Woohoo! Definitely. Thanks, everyone, for your support of Genshin Impact.
Thanks, everyone! So, Zach, how did you like version 1.1? Did you get hit by any meteorites?
Well, you know, I like shiny things, so I touched a meteorite and fell into an eternal slumber and never completed the quest line.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, version 1.1 was super cool. I enjoyed trying out all of the skills and abilities of the new characters from the banners that dropped in 1.1. And I finally had a riveting monologue at the very end. How about yourself, Karina? Have you been enjoying the game lately?
Oh yeah, of course. It's always super exciting to see our voice acting in action, you know? And it's awesome to see how much effort they've been putting into new content for the game with each version. Version 1.1 was definitely a really cool storyline, and they have a character with a bird, and I love birds. I have a pet bird myself, so.
Nice.
Anyway, we're here today to bring everyone a sneak peek of what will be coming in version 1.2 update. Are you excited, Zach?
You know it. There's so much content for us to show everyone for 1.2, so we'd better just go ahead and dive in.
All right, let's get this thing rolling. Version 1.2 is going to come jam-packed with new content, so let's do a quick overview first, shall we?
I'm ready.
All right, in version 1.2, we'll have some brand new characters, a completely new area of the map to explore, as well as some exciting new events. Also, we'll have some good old updates and optimizations to some current features, which is always a plus. So, Zach, what are you most excited for in this update?
Well, you know, of course, everyone loves seeing new characters, but this is the first time we're getting a new area to explore in Genshin Impact, so I think that's pretty exciting. But before we forget, we should probably mention that we have some prizes for our live viewers, don't you think?
Yep, that's right. For all of our live viewers out there, we'll be giving away some redeemable codes. So go ahead and summon all your friends to the stream for a chance to win some prizes.
Or they can just try to keep the goodies for themselves. But that wouldn't be nice, would it?
No, that wouldn't! Remember, guys, adventuring is about companionship. Just like Paimon and the Traveler. You know, us. Anyways, let's take a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version 1.2.
Here we go.
Do you know the story of Durin and this mountain? Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is a most curious phenomenon. In fact, I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it. As such, who could I find to help me if not you? Into position! Prepare for battle!
Getting a little cold?
Genius? But I don't think I'm any genius. Moment of birth!
My job is to honor my contract with Rex Lapis.
All hail!
It's so nice to de-stress.
I made a new discovery while sketching nearby. There's an area up ahead that's quite remarkable. The truth of this world. What could it be? Was the two of us meeting really a good thing?
Nothing says new game content like a good trailer.
Oh, I know, right? So, now that we've had an official first look at the new Dragonspine area, what are your first impressions, Zach? It looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool place. There's literally snow everywhere in that trailer, and I love snow.
Well, it's definitely pretty fitting for a December release, don't you think?
Yes, it's very wintry, and I just love it when games can match the seasons.
Me too. So I initially thought that this new area would be like a basic mountain in the game, but after seeing the trailer, this thing looks like an entirely new beast. It's way more than I expected, and what is that red crystal heart looking thing is that Aether finds? I don't know. Also, it looks like we'll be getting a lot of new frosty looking monsters.
Yeah, there was obviously an icy Sisson mage in the trailer, and even a monster that sort of looks like a yeti or something.
Right, and there were some pretty big looking ruin guards in there as well. It looks like Dragonspine will have plenty new monsters waiting for us, but who knows? Maybe they're just out there looking for a snowball fight.
Yeah, probably not.
Aww.
Anyway, there was also quite a bit of cinematic moments in that trailer too, so it's safe to say that Dragonspine will definitely be packing lots of story content.
Yeah, and those new characters look pretty amazing too, so why don't we start with them?
Sounds good to me, and for once, I'm gonna let you talk.
Finally.
I am Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the Knights of Favonius. You carry the aura of the stars. Interesting. I would like to study you, if you do not mind. I'm certain we will have many opportunities to be alone in the future.
Okay, our first character here is the Alchemic Master of Mondstadt, Albedo. He is a sword wielder and can manipulate the Geo element.
I really like his jacket, and I want one for myself.
Yeah, same. I don't know if you picked up on it or not, but during the 1.2 trailer at the beginning of the stream, it looked like he's really into sketching or art.
Yeah, that's sort of like a unique aspect to add to his character. Maybe it's like his hobby or something. And I wonder if we're going to learn more about his connection with Sucrose, who is obviously another alchemist and that we have from Mondstadt. You could see her appearing a couple of times in the opening trailer, too.
Okay, so now that we've seen our first new character in action, let's take a moment to get a closer look on his skill set.
Ooh, getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned, Albedo is a Geo character, and he has a pretty unique skill set. When he casts his elemental skill, he summons something that looks like a flower called a solar isotoma. And when opponents within range of the solar isotoma are hit by an attack, the flower will then bloom into a transient blossom, dealing AoE Geo damage. Also, as you saw in the trailer, a character can stand in the center of the solar isotoma and it will lift them into the air. So you can basically use it like a platform.
That is so cool. It's like an elevator. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely curious what those blossoms will do in combat. And it seems that his skill will also be really useful for a little boost to get to some of those hard to reach places while adventuring.
Yeah, imagine using the platform to lift Klee into the air during battle. She'd basically become a little turret that rains bombs down on the enemy.
Da-da-da!
All right, so now let's check out Albedo's elemental burst, shall we? His elemental burst causes geocrystals to burst forth, and if Albedo's solar isotoma is already on the field, then fatal blossoms will be generated which burst violently into bloom.
Yes! More flowers! I like it. You know, flowers on Valentine's Day must be so easy for this guy.
No kidding. And speaking of flowers, let's move on to our next new character coming in version 1.2. It turns out that she also makes use of flowers.
Yay, more flowers!
Look how brightly lit the city is at night. Amazing. I wonder what it's like for all the people down there. No thanks. I think I'll pass on the night market. Sorry.
All right, our second character coming in version 1.2 is Ganyu, the secretary at Yuehai Pavilion. As you could see in her trailer, she's a bow wielder that can manipulate the cryo element.
Yeah, her cryo style seems to be in line with the wintry theme we have going on in Dragonspine. Also, did you see her outfit? I mean, all of the outfits in Genshin are amazing. So, of course, hers is amazing too. And are those horns I see on her head?
Yeah, it seems she has red horns, or maybe those are her ears.
Ooh, that's an interesting aesthetic. Okay, now tell me more about her skills. I want to know more about these icy flowers that she has.
Right, sure thing. So first we should point out that Ganyu has a very unique charged attack. As she charges her bow, cryo will accumulate on her arrows, similar to how other archers also use the elements. However, Ganyu has different levels of charge, and the effects of her cryo arrows will change the longer she charges her shots.
Ooh, that's interesting.
As for the flowers, Ganyu's elemental skill also places a flower on the ground like Albedo's, but her flower will attract opponents and then explode after a certain amount of time.
How attractive are these flowers? So those poor hilichurls will be like, oh my gosh, hey look, there's a lovely flower over there on the ground. Apparently that's how hilichurls sound. And then it just blows up in their face? That's so cold.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, things will only get colder from there. Because after unleashing her elemental burst, Ganyu will gracefully raise her hand in the air and summon ice shards that come raining down on her opponents.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it's gonna hurt! Okay, so it seems like she will be right at home in a cold place like Dragonspine, and I, for one, certainly wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Yeah, me neither. So, both of our new characters look really awesome, but if our viewers would like to know more about either of these two particular characters, they should be sure to play through their story quests, which will be included in version 1.2.
Oh, great! So we'll be getting new story quests for both of these characters as well?
Yep, that's right. Both Albedo and Ganyu will have playable story quests.
Awesome! I can't wait to play through those.
I'm also really excited to see how everyone's story progresses in Dragonspine as well. Speaking of which, why don't you give us the lowdown on the Dragonspine area? I know you're just bubbling with excitement over there.
You betcha! We're off to the new Dragonspine area!
Nice one. Oh, but wait, before we embark on our hike through Dragonspine, why don't we give some prizes out to our lovely viewers?
Oh, right! We have some redeemable codes to thank you, our loyal travelers, for joining the stream. Goodies inbound in 3, 2, 1! Dragonspine will be a completely new playable area for travelers to explore in version 1.2. It will expand the game's current world and open a new part of the map. Let's take a first look at some of the scenery that awaits players in Dragonspine.
Oh, it looks so cool. I think I see a new challenge. I see...
Well, and also look at all those, new chests. Oh, that means new items.
Oh, I know. It's just, I'm always so blown away by the scenery in Genshin Impact. So I really can't wait to explore Dragonspine. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, and all that snow makes me want to warm and cozy up with some hot chocolate by a fire.
Ooh, yeah. Get in that little blanket.
Yes!
Make a Paimon burrito.
A Paimon burrito! Oh no, wait, does that mean you're gonna eat me for real?
Don't tempt me.
Paimon is not emergency food!
So, I wonder what that red shiny red thing is. What is that?
Oh, you mean there's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
Let's go take a closer look.
How did that sound?
You know what? Not bad. Not bad. We'll need to keep working on your Paimon, though.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's also some red ore scattered around that area, too. I don't think we've ever seen that before.
Yeah, and did you see the veins coming out of that red core in the middle? I wonder what those are.
So, I'm starting to get a little curious about why this area is called Dragonspine. I mean, there are massive dragon-like bones jutting out of the rock there, but maybe there's also some sort of deeper meaning?
Well, it is pretty obvious that there are actual dragons in the world of Teyvat, given that we've already encountered Dvalin and Mondstadt.
Yeah, so I wonder what dragon these bones are from. Maybe Dragonspine is like some sort of graveyard for dragons or something?
Well, I guess everyone will just have to play and discover more about Dragonspine themselves. Okay, let's look at some more screenshots of the area.
Wow, look at all the icicles in Starglow Cavern.
Yeah, everything is so blue and icy. And look, you can already see one of those time challenges in there in the middle and a couple of the pedestals for Seelies to call home.
Nice. So it looks like there'll definitely be some familiar mechanics in the new area, but it also looks like we're gonna have tons of new places to explore.
Don't worry, little Seelie. I will lead you all the way back to your little homes and then take your treasure chest. Well, besides these ice caverns and terrifying dragon bones, there will be a whole host of very lively creatures awaiting travelers in Dragonspine. So, shall we try and guess which one Zach will get killed by?
Yeah, probably all of them.
To be fair, the monsters here do seem pretty ferocious.
Let's take a closer look.
Hey, your Paimon is getting better already. All right, let's check out some of these monsters.
So, it looks like we got a ton of new monsters, which is super cool. I think I see like a Yeti in there, a Frost Yeti.
Well, and I'm wondering about all the different abilities that these monsters have. Ooh, what are they gonna do to me? And how am I going to fight them back?
How many times will I die to these monsters? Probably a lot.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, and I really love what they've done with the wintry aesthetics here.
Yeah, we can definitely tell that cryo is going to be a big theme for a lot of these monsters. I mean, they're literally covered in ice crystals.
I love this Frostarm Law Churl. It almost looks like some sort of, oh, this is the Yeti.
And it's totally gonna stomp on your face.
Yeah, but seriously, these monsters really fit the theme of the environment here, and this Ruin Grater looks like an interesting one as well.
Yeah, we've definitely never seen one like that before.
So, besides all the lovely winter aesthetics and ferocious monsters, are we getting any new mechanics for the Dragonspine area?
Yes, we are. Let's talk about the sub-zero climate.
All right.
So Dragonspine doesn't just look cold. Your characters will actually feel the cold. As you venture deeper into the reaches of Dragonspine without any heat source, your character's body temperature will continuously drop and the effects of sheer cold will accumulate. But be careful. If you let sheer cold accumulate too much, some frosty effects will appear on your screen and your character will start to take damage.
Yikes!
And that's not all. Performing certain actions in the harsh Dragonspine environment can even accelerate accelerate the effects of the cold, like swimming, for example.
In other words, avoid jumping into bodies of freezing water. Noted.
But the good news is, there are also many ways to stay warm in Dragonspine.
How about staying in a tavern next to the roaring fire?
I mean, I like that idea, but not exactly. But you are onto something with the fire idea, though. In Dragonspine, travelers can stay close to bonfires or special sources of heat in the area to reduce the effects of sheer cold. There are even special sealy in Dragonspine that look all warm and toasty, which will protect you from the cold whenever you're nearby them.
Wow, that's crazy. So, this adds a whole new thing to consider when adventuring. I mean, you really have to look for sources of heat and plan your movement carefully.
Yeah, and if you get caught up in a difficult battle with some monsters that takes too long, the cold will probably be a problem.
Right? And I think Dragonspine's environment will have a pretty big influence on the approach of our combat strategies.
Oh, all this sheer cold stuff is already making me feel cold all over. Do you know what we need, Zach?
Sticky honey roast?
Sticky honey roast!
I knew it.
Despite its crazy harsh environment, Dragonspine is still an area beckoning for exploration.
Well, I guess exploration is at the heart of every adventure, right?
That's right! There will be a variety of different things in the environment for travelers to discover and interact with. Let's take a deeper look at some key points of interest in Dragonspine, shall we?
Oh, I'm ready.
After entering Dragonspine, travelers will soon discover some mysterious crystal-like shards in different parts of the area. There are a total of 3 small shards waiting to be discovered, which seem to be completely sealed in ice.
Well, nothing a couple hits from a trusty claymore can't solve, right?
Wrong! Your claymore has no power here!
Oh.
The ice around these shards cannot be simply broken by a weapon's might. Travelers will have to find another way to break through all the icy shells.
Ah, puzzles. Okay, I like where this is going.
Travelers should be sure to keep their eyes open as they traverse the pathways of Dragonspine. There's even some special red ore scattered around that's never been seen outside the area. But remember, not all pathways are open in Dragonspine. The path to the summit is completely impassable, blocked with a mysterious force that prevents you from going forward.
Just like Los Angeles traffic.
Oh yeah, just like that. It's absolutely exactly like that.
So, it sounds like finding the key to breaking these crystal shards might also be the key to unlocking the path to the summit? Interesting. I wonder what's at the top. There's gotta be something contained inside these shards, right?
In fact, there is! As travelers break the shards, they'll discover the frost-bearing tree. This tree is no ordinary tree. It desires a substance called crimson agate. Travelers can collect more crimson agate to submit to the tree by gathering it in the wild or completing quests.
Huh. I wonder why this tree needs crimson agate. Is that what keeps it alive or something?
I mean, we'll see. The travelers can upgrade the tree and receive rewards by submitting more crimson agate. And these rewards will also include a new gadget that you might find particularly handy in Dragonspine called a warming bottle.
Ah, nice. Kinda sounds like a coffee thermos or something. Is it like something we can take to keep us warm on Dragonspine?
Precisely! And once the tree reaches level 10, the travelers can then receive blueprints for a new 4-star catalyst weapon, Frostbearer.
Cool. I love the name. It feels like it fits in with everything that we've been talking about so far.
Also, while exploring and fighting monsters in the Dragonspine area, travelers might stumble across something that looks like a dragon tooth. But you should take note that this is no ordinary dragon tooth.
I don't even know what an ordinary dragon tooth would look like.
If you follow the quests and collect these dragon teeth along with some other items, you'll then use them in the camp to forge another 4-star weapon called the Dragonspine Spear.
Oh, so that's 2 new 4-star weapons we can get now.
Right, and travelers will also receive the weapon's blueprint as well.
So wait, you're basically saying that we'll be like the tooth fairies of Dragonspine? But instead of exchanging teeth for coins, we get 4-star weapons.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, this will be pretty fun. And more weapons is always a plus.
For sure. Now let's take a closer look at what Albedo has been up to in the area. after Albedo's extended exploration of the Dragonspine area, he has discovered some ancient ruins buried in the snow and ice. He's also found some script in the ruins, seemingly pointing him to the lost remains of a destroyed kingdom in Dragonspine.
So, the history of Dragonspine begins to unravel. There's a lot going on here despite the brutal environment.